Hello, everyone. I'm Lico with the Greater Pensacola Chamber of Commerce, and I'm honored to be here with Dede with Manna. And I hear that goes by Manna, Manna Food Pantries, Manna Food Bank. Any one of those names works?
Any of those work.
Okay. All right. Well, so we have had a ribbon cutting here today. Lots of excitement, and you all put on a great reception for all of us. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
We're in your beautiful new building. I know new is kind of a loose term since you've been here a while in this new building. But we'll go ahead and talk about that in a little bit. Let's go ahead and start off with you, Dede, being the executive director of Manna, and how you got into just kind of this whole world of Manna.
Yeah, gosh, I've been working for the nonprofit community for 30 plus years, as a matter of fact. And this opportunity came up about 7.5 years ago. And I applied for the position. And like everybody else, I thought Manna was doing one thing, which I thought Manna was mainly providing food to the homeless. And so when I got the position as executive director, I got to come in and learn about really the people that we help. And while we do help homeless individuals, only about 5 to 7% of the people we help are homeless. Mainly it's families, a lot of children that receive our help. And so it was really neat to be able to be a part of this very grassroots organization. Been in the community for 36 years providing healthy food to the hungry. That's pretty amazing.
36 years is a long time to be doing that. And I'm sure to go from where it started to what it is now, there's a big difference. And now, how many years did you say that you have been involved?
7.5 years.
7.5 years.
Yep.
Well, I'm sure just in the 7.5 years that you've been with the organization, you've seen a lot of transition and a lot of change, especially when you all got flooded out
Yes.
not too long ago in the great flood of, what was that, 2014? Yeah.
Exactly. The Great Flood of 2014.
Yeah, exactly. And so that forced you all to get a new location, but I think that it was kind of a blessing in disguise, and what you have now is simply amazing.
Thank you.
And the ability that you have to serve the community has actually gotten much greater. So we're going to watch a short video. It's less than a minute, and it just shows some scenes from the ribbon cutting today, and also the unveiling of, you can already see it behind us, the new sign outside. So we're going to go and see that, and then we'll go ahead and talk about more of what Manna does.
Right.
5, y'all join me. 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow, look at that.
And tie all the stuff together and bunch. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I gotta take a minute of that.
Okay. All right, so again, wonderful event this morning, and just want to, I'm just going to go and start off by thanking the Bear Foundation for all of their support and for coming out this morning, and I'm of course going to let you talk more about that because you know a whole lot more about it than I do. But let's start off with that. We'll talk about what the Bear Foundation has done and how they've helped with your transition, because I know they're instrumental, especially with the new building. And then we'll go into the different types of services that people may not know about what Manna provides.
Absolutely. So, we were so blessed. We are so blessed to be in this community that's such a giving community. And when we approached the Bear Family Foundation about making a contribution, it was really amazing because we asked them for one amount and they came back and said, we want to give you more than that. I mean, that doesn't happen usually.
Yeah.
And that just tells you about that family. And they have, for decades, helped people in our community in so many different ways. And so this is a wonderful way for them to come together with Manna to be able to serve those folks in our community who need it the most. And so today we did the unveiling of the Bear Family Foundation Center for Hope. And it was very purposeful in why we call it the Center for Hope. And so we're just really excited that they have joined with us. What a wonderful family.
Cool. Well, definitely, the recognition needs to go where it's due. Love the name Center for Hope, because you all are more than just food. It really comes down to quality of life all the way from the beginning to end. Because from what I've learned from you, by the time that they need food, there are already a lot of things going on. This is kind of one of those things to where when they finally come and ask for help, that's just a symptom of a greater problem. But let's go and talk about some of the services that you provide and some of the different things that are offered in this building. So I know that there's things that people don't know just in the general community. So let's go and start there.
So first of all, we have 3 pantries that we operate in Escambia and Santa Rosa counties. Our main pantry is right here at 3030 Northeast Street. And then we have a pantry in Milton at the Community of Christ Church and a pantry in Jay at First Baptist Church. Those are our emergency food assistance. That's the more traditional kind of help that people receive for food donations. We also, though, have expanded that, and this really happened a lot after the flood, because exactly what you said, we know that food is not the root cause. Food is a symptom of a root cause. We now partner with 7 to 8 agencies in our community that are doing case management. They're working with people who are struggling with whatever it may be, and food is utilized as a partner and a resource in that case management. So it's really wonderful. We also have a community room here that we're offering to our partners and our friends if you ever want to use it. And then what is really great about Manna is that you can come here as a group. Maybe you get your faith organization or maybe your business to come in. We'll design a project for you that does team building, and it's a really unique way to do service, but also you really have fun being here at the warehouse and doing some work.
All right, great. So before we wrap this up, do you have, and I'm just, I'm catching you off guard here. Do you have any numbers off the top of your head on maybe how many families a year are served, or how many tons of food you push out a year or something like that?
We sure do. We just ran our numbers, as a matter of fact, over the past couple of weeks. This past year, we've helped over 15,000 people in Escambia and Santa Rosa counties. 45% of them were children, most under the age of 12.
Right.
And we gave out last year nearly 300,000 pounds of food to the hungry. So,
that's amazing.
So we're just very blessed that this community helps us to do what we're supposed to do, which is take care of others who struggle with hunger.
And one last thing that I wanted to, on the services that you provide, when it focuses on the children and homeless children, the backpack program, that really is amazing to me. Can we just touch base on that real quick before we close this up?
Yeah, we've been very fortunate to partner with the Santa Rosa County School District for, probably now about 5 or 6 years. They do an amazing job of identifying homeless students, mostly teens, who really have struggled to have food on the weekends. And so what we've done for the past several years is we do a program together with Santa Rosa School District called Backpack for Teens. It's not your typical backpack, though. It is 7 meals plus snacks in there that we give the kids. And we never know who they are. Their teachers or counselors identify them. It's a wonderful program because, one, it gives an adult at the school a way to start a conversation with a child in a very non-threatening way.
Right.
You connect with them on a different level. But most importantly, these are kids who are wanting to come to school. They want to learn. We want to help with that process. And so we're just very blessed to have that partnership with Santa Rosa County School District. We do a couple bottles of water in there, not necessarily for them to drink, but because the Santa Rosa School District said the kids need that to brush their teeth, to maybe bathe in. And so that is the only program where we actually give out water.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. And that's something that many people wouldn't think.
No.
Water, not for drinking, but for
Bathing,
sanitation,
yeah,
bathing, and
exactly.
everything. All right. So, lastly, what's the best way that if someone wants to get involved with Manna, how do they do it? And then what's the best way to get in touch with you and keep up with what Manna's going, what you're up to in the community?
Wonderful. Go to mannahelps.org. That's our website. You can learn there what our most needed items are. You can learn about volunteering. You can give us a call here at 432-2053, and we can talk to you about getting connected. You can go on our website also, make a financial gift. For only $5, we can provide food for a whole day for somebody in need. So it's really easy to get connected. Just give us a call or go on our website.
All right, great. Well, Dede, thank you very much and congratulations.
Thank you.
Big thanks again to you all, to your wonderful staff, to the Bear Family Foundation for doing what they do. And anything else that you want to add?
Just want to say, it truly does take a whole community to make an organization like Manna a success. And as I tell everybody, Manna isn't a building. It's not even food. Manna is people.
Right,
And we
right.
sure saw that today with, everybody coming together to make these 4 walls happen. So thank you so much.
All right, great. Well, thank you again. All right, everybody, you have a wonderful day. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I'll go ahead and leave some links down in the comments also that go straight to their site or any other resources.
Great. Thank you.